We're now joined by Kim and Irina Teylouni. Kim is a Canadian citizen who fled Kyiv with Irina and her children, who are Ukrainian. Kim is currently staying outside Slovakia's capital and is awaiting a temporary visa for his wife to come to Canada. Thank you both very much for taking the time to join us to talk about your journey. So tell me about the difficulties or the challenges involved in leaving to get to where you are now.
Well, we had to basically wait at the border, I believe unnecessarily, for about 15 hours before we can even cross over into Slovakia. Thousands of people have gone through the same thing, I imagine. It was freezing cold. Nobody brought much supplies. They just brought what they could carry. But the volunteers were really good. They offered us food and hot drinks along the way, blankets to keep us warm. But I mean, it was still crazy, really, how we just stood there basically like in a can of sardines, waiting to cross, and they just wouldn't let us go, even though the Slovakian border was virtually empty when we got there.
Just a very frightening journey for all of you. Let me ask you, Irina, the thoughts that were going through your mind having to leave, and with your beautiful son who's right there.
My English not good.
Just tell her what you think, how hard it was.
Yes, it was very hard because children can't stay too long time, and it was very difficult because it was very cold, and many people was with children under 1 year, for example, and they must wait with us too long time, maybe about 20 hours.
And Kim, tell me about doing this journey with your son and what his understanding of all of this is.
I don't think they really understood what was going on. I mean, I know that they heard that there was a war and that the Russians crossed into the Ukraine, but I thank God that they didn't really see anything horrible or any of the bombings. I can't imagine what the people that are still living in the Ukraine, what they're going through with all the fighting in the streets and everything that's happening. It's just a really bad situation.
Take me back to the days before the invasion, what life was like for you, because as I understand it, you got married.
Yes, we did. We got married a few days before the invasion, and everyone was happy. It was a good time. Irina's friends were all there. Nobody thought that anything like this was going to happen. It was like a carefree situation, basically. We had a nice party afterwards. And it was basically a shock to everyone, I think, that the Russians did what they did.
I was going to ask you about that. I mean, it must be so difficult. You're out, you're safe, that's good, but to take a look at what's happening in your country and where the end of the game might be.
Nobody really knows, I think, with Putin. Basically, I think everyone thinks he's crazy, for bombing civilian areas. You've seen it yourself. He's bombed hospitals and residential areas and apartment buildings and just they're attacking anything they can, I think, and there's really no reason for it.
Well, we're glad you're safe, and thank you very much for coming on the program to talk about your journey. Kim and Irina Teylouni, thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you, Beverly.